Step onto the flight deck of a U.S. aircraft carrier, and you're stepping into one of the most complex orchestras of motion on the planet. Hundreds of feet of steel, roaring jet engines, helicopters hovering, unmanned drones circling overhead, and a sea of deck crews working in perfect synchronization. Hundreds of aircraft are packed into a finite space, yet every plane has its precise position. Every footstep, every chain, every hand signal is part of a meticulously orchestrated operation that transforms the chaotic surface into a living, breathing airbase at sea. The process begins long before the aircraft ever lands. Flight operations officers, deck coordinators, and pilots are all monitoring radar, telemetry, and carrier schedules. Each jet approaching the ship is tracked for timing, weight, fuel load, and intended flight mission. Every landing, every taxi, every parking maneuver is pre-planned down to the second to avoid bottlenecks, collisions, or operational delays. On a carrier, space is not just limited, it is sacred. Every inch must be maximized for efficiency while maintaining safety for both aircraft and crew. As a fighter jet touches down, arresting wires catch it with a thunderous jolt, bringing it to a precise stop within meters. Deck crews, often called the yellow shirts, spring into action instantly. Using hand signals, radio commands, and sometimes tow tractors, they guide the aircraft into its assigned parking spot. On a crowded deck, the margins are razor thin. One misaligned wheel or misjudged push can place a multi-million-dollar fighter in jeopardy or endanger a crew member. Aircraft are not static once parked. Many are immediately refueled, rearmed, or moved into staging positions for rapid launch. Elevators transport jets from hangar decks to the flight deck, and timing is everything. A delayed elevator can block the launch of an aircraft already on deck. Meanwhile, helicopters may hover above, resupplying ordnance or providing reconnaissance, creating another dynamic element that requires constant attention from all personnel. Every aircraft is chained down with massive deck tie-downs to prevent sliding in rough seas. Even in calm water, every launch or landing creates turbulence that can shift planes. Deck markings and angling systems ensure that jets are parked to allow for rapid taxiing and launch. Crews constantly monitor aircraft, checking for obstructions, adjusting tie-downs, and ensuring weapons and fuel are secured. It is a continuous ballet of coordination, precision, and anticipation. The deck itself is alive with motion. Forklifts, tractors, and aircraft tugs maneuver jets into position. Pilots taxi planes under strict guidance, hand signals from deck crew dictating every inch of movement. Engineers and maintenance crews work alongside, performing checks on engines, avionics, and weapon systems, all while balancing on a moving platform that shifts with the ocean. Jets are parked tail to tail, wingtip to wingtip, yet no one collides. Every operation is choreographed with military precision. Extreme conditions amplify the challenge. High winds, salty spray, and rolling seas make every movement riskier. Deck crews must hold fast. Pilots must adjust for pitch and roll, and maintenance teams must perform inspections in challenging environments. Yet despite these hazards, aircraft are positioned with unparalleled precision, ensuring that each plane can launch at a moment's notice without interference. The carrier's networked operations make all of this possible. Flight deck coordinators are in constant communication with pilots, air traffic controllers, and officers on the bridge. Sensors monitor aircraft positions in real time, providing a digital overlay of deck operations to prevent collisions. Every movement is logged and tracked, ensuring maximum efficiency in one of the world's most constrained and dangerous operational environments. Strategically, the parking system is more than just logistics. It is the foundation of operational readiness. The ability to rapidly launch multiple aircraft from a crowded flight deck allows a single carrier to control airspace over hundreds of miles. Precision parking ensures that strike packages can be deployed within minutes. Reconnaissance drones can be launched to gather intelligence, and defensive systems can be activated without delay. The deck itself becomes an extension of the carrier's offensive and defensive power. The human factor is central. Thousands of sailors, engineers, and pilots work as a unified organism. Flight deck crews move like clockwork, adjusting aircraft positions, managing fuel and munitions, and signaling pilots with pinpoint accuracy. Pilots trust the crew implicitly, knowing that their lives depend on every movement being executed perfectly. Engineers monitor mechanical systems that, if failed, could ground aircraft or endanger personnel. The coordination, training, and discipline are unmatched anywhere in the world. Even with all this precision, the carrier operates in a dynamic environment. Aircraft are constantly rotated for maintenance or mission readiness. New arrivals from hangar decks must be integrated, and emergency procedures must be ready at a moment's notice. All while other jets are launching, recovering, or taxiing. The result is a continuous high-speed choreography that demonstrates why U.S. aircraft carriers dominate the seas. In conclusion, parking fighter jets on a crowded aircraft carrier is far more than a technical task. It is a symphony of human skill, advanced engineering, and real-time coordination. Every aircraft has a precise place, every crew member a specific role, and every movement is calculated to perfection. This orchestration allows the carrier to operate as a lethal mobile airbase, ready to launch strikes, gather intelligence, and maintain dominance anywhere in the world. What looks like chaos from afar is, in reality, a masterpiece of operational precision, a living demonstration of naval power, and the ultimate expression of how human skill and technology combine to control the skies from a floating fortress.